money, no shit in the tears, in the careers, and that's what they do. Let's just back in the years.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Detroit Pistons. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Well, Cade Cunningham, the top pick in 2021, said, quote, "There's a lot of different reasons why I was picked number one, but I think it's just who I am as a person, someone that can turn into a leader for your team and be a franchise guy. I compose myself well, and that translates on the court. I'm pretty confident in what I can do and who I am." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Well, we've got a lot of players seeing their first NBA action. Richard, do you remember your rookie debut?
100%. Do you want to know why, Brian?
Please do tell.
Because I still have the box score to my rookie debut. And ever since then, when somebody gave me a framed box score, I kept it because it's just a beautiful thing to have is your first game. So anytime I have a rookie on my team, I take the box score from him, I hand it to him, and I'm like, hey, frame it. Remember this. This is your first NBA box score.
And what did that box score have to say about your rookie debut?
It said that I scored like 11 points, and we beat the Pacers, and Jalen Rose had 40 on us, but that was my rookie year, and we led the Eastern Conference from start to finish.
A look at the Pistons starting group. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with James Wiseman, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, LeBron James out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Cunningham. Coming off a 12-point game. And a missed layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
James, that's good.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering what it's like playing against LeBron, it is not fun. He's too big, he's too strong, and just gets the contact and the finish. 0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Russell, the shot's good on the assist by James.
taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Bogdanovic. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Cunningham against Russell, and it's Cunningham missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Over Bogdanovic. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Davis.
Boy, absolutely. No rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Here's Ivey, and you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Russell. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do.
The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
He is so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
And both free throws good for Russell.
You have to think. With this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low. Here's Cunningham. And he banks in the layup.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's Russell. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they're really working the paint now.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Ivy. Back to Bogdanovic. Oh, he's way off from outside. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Shot is good by Reeves.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Cunningham, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Puts it up. They get the rebound. Wiseman. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Pistons, James Wiseman. At the line for 1.
You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 5. That one's wide left.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Again, the Lakers.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Russell's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Ivy. And Davis with the block.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. So LeBron will go to the free throw line.
Defensive foul.
Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
LeBron is second all-time on the
That's his
NBA
first
career
personal
scoring list.
foul.
It's just him and
Second
Kareem
team
at the
foul.
top. As long as he stays healthy,
At the line
the King
for
will set that
Los
record.
LeBron James. At the line for one.
One shot.
That free throw good from James. Well, with all of LeBron's accomplishments, Richard, how would you rank breaking the scoring record?
For me, it's up there with anything LeBron James has done. This record, I don't think anyone's going to break it.
Detroit calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Bogdanovic from long range. The Lakers with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Now Russell. Give him 8. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. To the paint. Wiseman, the pass to Cunningham. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Ivy. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bagley. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Schroeder in for Reeves. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. Diallo's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Burks in for Cade Cunningham. Now here's Schroeder. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 8.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Duran. Here's Burks. Guarded by Russell. Here's Ivy. Here's Duran. Checked by Davis. On the wing, Burks. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the Pistons missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And that one's good. Davis.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Every trip up the floor. Gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Back to Burks. Diallo against James. Pass to Duran to the right side. Here's Ivy. And he drops that one in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Schroeder, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Isaiah Stewart. That's his first personal foul. Third team.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Bamba comes in for Davis. And Beasley has subbed in for Russell.
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Schroeder. Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside. And there's Bamba on the assist from Hachimura.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Ivy, covered by Schroeder. Here's Ivy, 6 to shoot. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And great work by Ivy, slipping through the contact. You have to be ready for aggressive defense here in this league.
James, outside. Beasley with it, to the middle. Here's Schroeder. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, Detroit's shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. Here's Ivy. Here's Stewart. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Schroeder with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Bamba. No good from the wing.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Duren. Diallo outside. James with the block.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
And the Lakers making a change here. Walker's checked in. And the Pistons with possession here. Clock at 4. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Duren. Schroeder with a rebound. To the inside. Here's Beasley. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Tipped, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
The shot, no good. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Detroit with the ball. Pass to Burks. Here's Ivy. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Duren. Just 5 to shoot. The floater. A nice shot by Ivy. Ivy's got 6.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Walker for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Diallo. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Knocked away. Walker with a steal. Now the Lakers moving it up. He goes up, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Diallo against Walker. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Stewart. Diallo outside. Clock at 6. The Lakers with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Well, Los Angeles shooting has been incredible, 72%. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Reeves. The three is up. Here's Davis. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Davis has got 8.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Bogdanovich with it. Walker covering. Here's Ivy. And here's Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That's going to send Anthony Davis to the line. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Schroeder.
One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Pass to Reeves. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. Here's Ivy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Outside Russell. Pass to James. Here's Davis. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Ivy. From 11 feet away, the Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And here's Bogdanovich. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist from Bagley.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Cunningham against Russell. Here's Reeves. 6 points for him. Here's Davis. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Bogdanovich finds Bagley. Here's Ivy. Give him 8. Out to Bagley. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bagley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on. On the board for three. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. Cunningham against Davis. Outside Bogdanovich. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Wiseman. Check by Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ivy. Davis with the defensive effort.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Davis against Wiseman. Back to Bogdanovich. Over James. Here's Wiseman. Lays it up and banks it in. Wiseman's got 7 points in the game.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Now here's Russell. A 17-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
And he gets that one.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. The three. Another three for Detroit.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Russell against Cunningham. To the left side wing. Launches it. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Russell against Cunningham. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
2 shots.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. No good on that one. And the Lakers with some changes. Bamba's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And Beasley has subbed in for Reeves. He hits the second from the line. For Detroit, they've got him. Diallo against Hachimura. Pass to Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
First team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Duren, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Walker, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And he's good on the second. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Russell against Cunningham. Now here's Russell. Tight defense on him. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Burks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Beasley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Alec Burks. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Schroeder, he's checked in for Russell. And so he makes both from the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Now Schroeder, give him 8. Duren with a rebound.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Pass to Diallo. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Diallo's got his first 3-point.
To the game. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Schroeder passes to Walker. Here's Hachimura. An easy 2 on the layup. Hachimura's got his first basket.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside Burks. Pass to Diallo. For 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Beasley, the pass to Schroeder. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Hey, Just getting pushed around inside.
Cunningham against Schroeder. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Stewart, he's checked in for Wiseman.
Isaiah Stewart.
Diallo on the wing. Here's Duren, covered by Bamba. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're almost impossible. Possible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Schroeder with it. 10 points for him. Hachimura outside. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Burks with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Cuts off the pass. Schroeder against Cunningham. The floater. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Outside Walker. 1:44 left in the second period. Beasley for 3. Duren with a rebound. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Diallo against Bamba. Diallo passes to Burks. Off target with the open look.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Nice shot by Walker.
That's been the story. Their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Burks. Here's Duren, covered by Bamba. 1 minute left to play in the second quarter. Schroeder against Cunningham. And he drives in. Rebound, the Lakers. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Alec Burks.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Malik Beasley. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Beasley. Beasley hits them both. Detroit has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to Duren. Here's Burks. Rebound, the Lakers. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Walker. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Cunningham outside. 11 seconds left in the second period. 5 on the clock. Here's Burks. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in total control, up by 29 going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here now with Dwayne Casey. Coach, how do you assess your shot selection and your decision-making offensively?
Well, we had some good looks. We just got to make sure we keep our poise and composure and knock them down. We had some good looks. We knew they were going to come out with a lot of juice, a lot of speed, a lot of quickness. We made some mistakes defensively, not matching up quick enough. So, again, we got to keep our composure and stay with our game plan defensively.
Good luck. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And with a big gap. Half on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duren in at the 5.
And this should come as no surprise. LeBron James is a ridiculous scorer, but this man also knows how to get cooking.
Cunningham against Russell. And that one's good. Cunningham.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Hit a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Counted from distance. He's got 9.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Davis with the block.
Detroit ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons.
James Wiseman.
Here's Bogdanovic. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from three. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bogdanovic. He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Reeves. 9 points in the game. Over Ivy. Here's Vanderbilt. The Pistons clear it. Looking to get it going. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
At full speed, a great burst on his drives.
Pass to Reeves. Now James from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 16 points now.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Wiseman finds Bogdanovic. Out to the right wing. The shot off that time. Good D by Vanderbilt. James inside. He's against Wiseman. And it's James with the jam.
Oh, my God. LeBron James with that power. You just... Feel the rim shake.
Outside Bogdanovic. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Back to Cunningham. With the teardrop. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Reeves. Favors from long range. And Cunningham pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now here's Bogdanovich. And here's Bagley, guarded by Vanderbilt. Bagley up top. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
And one move ahead of the defense. solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
James passes to Davis. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact look, just with ease, just with authority.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's James with the jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Run. With purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. It's Bagley, high post. James with the block. And they'll keep possession. 6 to shoot. Cunningham, right side. The 3-ball. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half. nothing since. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Wiseman against Davis. Pass to Ivy. Fades and shoots. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Reeves. Another score. His 5th make out of...
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Cunningham. They need this. And Bogdanovich with a nice bucket inside.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
And here's James. He's got 22. To the paint. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Offline with a 3. The Lakers' shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Detroit ball.
Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Burks comes in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Ivy. He's got 10. Pass to Burks. Here's Ivy. Clock at 6. Looking to end this cold spell. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Bagley. Over Hachimura. Again the miss by the Pistons. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. That one goes. Count it. Hachimura's got his second basket of the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bagley, no good. Bagley's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Outside Burks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy, guarded by Russell. Here's Ivy. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Snatched away. And they're on the run. Here's James. Got it. Good job in the low post. James has got 12 points now in the quarter.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Bagley against Hachimura. Here's Ivy. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Oh, they need this. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Here's Ivy. Bogdanovich up top. Pass to Stewart. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. Takes a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Russell finds Hachimura. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 7 tonight.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Burks. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Austin Reeves. That's his second personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Shooting for Detroit, Alec Burks. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Lakers will go for a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Davis. Walker comes in for LeBron. Beasley's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. And he makes both free throws.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Diallo against Walker. Pass to Bamba. Shoots over Duren. Bamba misses.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense
2 minutes
allows.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Joseph. Covered by Schroeder. Down low. And Burks gets it to go. Burks has got 8 points.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Pass to Walker. From deep. The rebound by Stewart. Detroit has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Inside. And finished off by Stewart.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Dennis Schroeder, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. That one's no good. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Diallo on the wing. He's guarded by Beasley. Pass to Diallo. Stewart against Schroeder. Here's Duren. Over Hachimura. Off the left rim and out. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Beasley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Alec Burks. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Malik Beasley, shooting 1.
Shooting 1.
36 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Diallo outside. Pass to Duren. Now here's Burks. He's guarded by Beasley. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it fly. They get it again. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Duren's got 5.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Schroeder can't get it to go. 1 second left. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Gabriel in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Duren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And his recovery and injury. prevention goes high-tech, Richard. Many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. Doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
And he drops the first for the Pistons. Magruder, he's checked in for Stewart. And Hampton is subbed in for Joseph. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Here's Schroeder. Misses off the right iron. And the Pistons shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Diallo with the second effort, and he takes it up and lays it in.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Outside Schroeder. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Yeah, and that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Pass to Magruder. Walker against Diallo. Here's Duren. And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, well, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Walker. Beasley for 3. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pass delivers from the arc. Tries again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, already a pretty talented rebounder. Duren only wants to improve upon this standout aspect of his game.
At the line for the Pistons, Duren, shooting 1.
One shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Schroeder. Walker for 3. The Pistons clear it. To the middle. Here's Livers. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
It's on Malik Beasley.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Isaiah Livers. at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Now Schroeder. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Check this out. That's only their 2nd turnover tonight. They've kept great control of the rock.
And the Lakers making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Troy Brown Jr.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Pass to Duren. Here's Hampton. Five to shoot, and he lobs it up, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Beasley outside. Back to Brown. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Brown's gotten his first basket of the night.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Pass to Magruder. Here's Hampton. Here's Duren. Defended by Thompson. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Magruder. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Gabriel. Brown against Diallo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Troy Brown Jr. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. The Pistons have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Hampton into the lane. Pass to Livers. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Beasley with it. Thompson left side. Shoots over Duren. Thompson's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Magruder. Diallo left side. Here's Hampton. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And here's Beasley. It's Brown on the wing. Pure from three-point range.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Magruder. And here's Diallo. Here's Hampton. Clock at 6. Here's Duren. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
Duren, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. So it's the Lakers now. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Beasley. And the layup is good off the glass. Beasley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Magruder. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first
Well, that was
foul.
clearly a foul.
Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Lonnie Walker IV. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Detroit has possession. Diallo outside. Here's Hampton. Pass to Stewart. And they'll get another chance.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going.
Oh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Pistons, R.J. Hampton. 1 shot.
One shot.
Joseph is checked in for Diallo.
Corey Joseph.
Pass to Hampton. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Beasley. Defense right on him. The shot that time not on target. Now the Pistons take it the other way. To the left wing. Here's Magruder. Walker covering. Inside. Here's Joseph. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Brown's got 9 points now in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Joseph. He's guarded by Beasley. The offensive rebound. Joseph can't hit.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Pass to Hampton.
Los Angeles foul. Troy Brown Jr. That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Pistons, R.J. Hampton. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Detroit ball.
Pass to Magruder. Now Stewart, defended by Thompson. Here's Magruder. From 12 feet, here's Stewart. Thompson with some nice D.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Detroit ball.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Magruder. Back to Joseph. Pass to Magruder. Here's Hampton, defended by Brown. The shot by Hampton, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the Pistons shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Here's Magruder. Walker covering.
Lakers foul. Lonnie Walker the 4th. That's his first personal foul. The team is in a penalty. Shooting for Detroit, Rodney Magruder, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Schroeder, he's checked in for Walker. Good on both. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. And they call an illegal screen here.
You expect some fumbles with the ball. And overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Hampton. Pass to Stewart. Six to shoot from 13, and that's good for 2.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Now Schroeder. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Joseph, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Stewart. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
2 minutes.
To stop the drought. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Magruder. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
There's 1:47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Schroeder with it. Outside, Brown. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Magruder. Rebounded by the Lakers. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Davis.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Here's Hampton. It's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Schroeder. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. And here comes the break. Here's Hampton. Buries it down low.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here's Schroeder. So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead,